have ever cared about in your life is nugs, chilling, and grinding.
A, B, C.
I'm in the mood to scam.
Does that play that wrote up a one for toilet thing?
What are you talking about?
Hello, and welcome to Cinematic Apocalypse. This week we are watching the movie Junior. Yes, it's the one where Arnold Schwarzenegger gets pregnant. It also stars Danny DeVito, but please don't get it confused with Ivan Reitman's other comedy film, Twins. At first glance, you may be thinking this is just another dumb generic comedy movie, but it's actually a bit stranger than that. For some reason, during the late 80s and 90s, Hollywood tried over and over again to turn the world's biggest action star into a comedy buffoon.
It might be a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
Junior, Twins, Kindergarten Cop, Jingle All the Way, and The Last Action Hero all use the same simple comedic formula. If you take a serious bodybuilder type and put him in wacky situations, it's funny. In other words, Arnold himself is not funny, but he's put into supposedly funny scenarios, and that juxtaposition is the source of humor. This formula had mixed results, but the oddest result is definitely Junior. So let's get started.
I'm Chris.
I'm Christine.
I'm Ben.
I'm Betsy.
I'm Sam.
And today we are watching Junior, so get ready to be impregnated by Danny DeVito.
I don't know if I'm ready for this one.
At least you know what to expect, you know?
You're never really, they say you're never really ready to have a kid, but you're also never really ready to watch Junior either.
There he is.
Like Harry Potter glasses.
Oh no, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
They tried to make him look intelligent by putting glasses on him.
Right.
It's a classic tactic.
He looks pretty distinguished in my...
There must be a mother. Hello? There's a baby.
That's what he says anytime he sees a baby.
That's a baby. Yeah, except for the maid that he knocked up.
Help!
This baby's leaking.
Was he doing Kegels?
Reproductive system is merely an extension of the body's natural and necessary instincts to reject foreign matter. Just 2 drops. The body mistakenly identifies the...
You can tell it's taking every ounce of his intelligence to say these lines.
Perfect. Just 1 more month.
Yes.
Just get me some new blood and urine samples.
Blood and urine samples.
Make sure those are together.
Yeah, don't mix them together.
Oh, you don't want to mix together.
Hi.
Angela, what are you doing here?
Larry, I've got something really important to talk to you about. You might want to sit down.
I'm busy, Angela.
Well, I'm pregnant, Larry.
When did this movie come out? Early 90s? So, like, Danny DeVito has been bald forever.
Yeah, how the hell? He's like got a Benjamin Button situation kind of going on.
He's looked like that since he was a kid.
He was a bald 8-year-old child.
Yeah,
Dr. Hess, this is totally unacceptable behavior. Open this door now. I will miss you most of all. Pop the hinges.
Baines, what's going on?
I live in darkness. Oh, different Bane.
And the review board has terminated your project. I'm sorry, but you know, lab space is tight. Money's even tighter.
Abortions for everyone! Abortions!
There will be no more children!
Hello.
I need you to be extremely careful with him.
It's wacky!
Oh my god.
Thank you.
That's not necessary.
What the f***?
Get off.
She's raping Arnold Schwarzenegger. What the hell?
What a
And then you hit him in the balls on her way up.
Well, he likes that.
Hashtag me too.
I need to live my truth.
Touch my no-no, please.
I felt uncomfortable.
Good, the embryos are good. Everything we stole from Hammond is still okay.
Larry, goodbye.
They're willing to kick in additional funding provided we find a volunteer for an expecting protocol.
We can't do the protocol without FDA approval.
Expecting? I'm expectating this movie to suck.
Hi, Billy Mays here with a fantastic new product, Expecting! Expecting! Is your womb a barren wasteland? Are you a man who wants to experience the miracle of childbirth? Or maybe you just don't want all that hassle of sexual intercourse. Expecting will deliver the results to you.
After giving birth to my 8 babies, my doctor told me my uterus was completely obliterated. But thanks to Expecting, I can pop them out every year. Thanks, Expecting.
All you need to do is point and spray at whoever you need to impregnate. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Take it. Take that, Expecting.
I've always wanted to pass something fairly large through my pee hole. And thanks to Expecting, my dreams are coming true soon too.
Order now and you'll receive my free gift to you. Just in case if you change your mind, I have these specialty morning after abortion pills. They're delicious.
That's it. Push. Got it.
Doctor, is it the boy or a girl?
It's Expecting.
Call today.
I took you for a scientist.
I am a scientist.
Yeah? Well, where's your vision? Jenner infected himself with smallpox to test his vaccine.
That's Jenna.
Caitlyn Jenner?
I knew Caitlyn Jenner would come up at some point.
I mean, how are you supposed to have a baby with a penis, you know?
Life finds a way.
Dr. Arbogast.
Dr. Redden, what are you doing here?
Where?
Her hair is perpetually just messed up.
Yeah, she's like the sexy, nerdy scientist lady.
She's really just jacked
Like,
up on
she's
Adderall
really-
at all times.
So what are you doing in this
I'm here to
lab?
find you uglier clothing. I don't know if that's gonna be possible though.
Yeah, I don't think that's possible.
Back. So.
You're off.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming.
Huh? Her at Neil Cabin?
Cool that he finds 3 hours a day to exercise given his busy scientist
Well,
schedule.
did you see how he woke up in the morning?
Yeah.
He's on that shit.
Oh yeah, right.
The groin exercise.
Three Kegels a day.
He's built like that just from Kegels.
Keeps the excess fat away.
You're one ugly mother.
That is the fucking scariest thing I've ever seen.
Here. Fill her up.
Why is there so much pee in the movies we watch? Pee and monkeys. There's every movie.
Peeing and monkeys.
You may be crazy, but you're also pregnant. Congratulations.
You just blew yourself.
Oh, he's a pretty baby. Oh, looks just like you.
That's a pretty cute,
Got
baby.
you.
Yeah.
What they don't show you though is the other room where they're doing the 28 days later drug. You know, the other lab.
The zombie monkeys, pregnant zombie
Yeah,
monkeys.
this is just the breeding program.
What?
My nipples, they feel like kind of tingling.
Ooh, his nipples are tingling.
Why is that in the movie?
I'm Apparently, when you're pregnant, your nipples tingle.
Like, I think that's supposed to be a joke, but it's just like creepy.
Yeah.
Like,
it's weird.
Oh, my nipples!
Don't touch them, they are sensitive.
All right?
Dr. Hess?
Oh, here she comes.
Is she running into people again?
That's like her thing, is she's like klutzy.
Yeah.
It's
Cute but klutzy.
It's supposed to be endearing, but it just makes her seem mentally challenged.
Right.
It makes me feel like, how would she become a scientist? Like, having to, like, hold beakers and, like, glass that shit.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
why do you
Like,
think she bounces around from university to university? She's following the paper trail.
She's killed so many students.
You know, kind of
Fatness.
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 Yes, striking young men in their prime, turning them into big, wheezing,
Strudelhunds.
strudelhunds. Strudelhounds, yes.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, that's the...
I think that's like a weird German insult for a fat person. Strudelhound. Strudelhound. He chases those strudels on Daniel the Strudelhound. Go on along.
Does the fatty want another little strudel? Oh, come here, little hound, little doggy. The strudel.
Where's the goddamn father?
I haven't been able to reach him.
What, he disappeared?
Oh, they're touring. I don't know, Europe, Asia. I can't remember which.
Who is?
Aerosmith.
She cheated on him with Aerosmith.
with it because we're divorced, remember?
With all of Aerosmith?
The whole band of Aerosmith.
They ran train on his wife.
She's not sure which one it was.
Jesus Christ.
What's the matter?
She was Daddy's little girl. Now he's giving her away.
Come on.
Oh, that was the only funny joke in the movie. Enjoy it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I will savor it.
Cute.
Interesting little pitch, Larry.
Baines, what are you doing here?
I'm here to destroy you. Oh, it's funny. She's klutzy, guys. It's hilarious.
I always loved this song.
Oh, no.
Would you like to dance?
She should dance with Ernest P. Worrell.
Yeah.
We'll call it the end of the world.
It'd be a good pair.
Yeah, just throw that toilet paper anywhere.
Yeah.
It's time. We're closing out the experiment. Baines is sniffing around, and your hormone surges are getting out of control.
But there's still a week left until the trimester's over.
You know what I like in my comedy movies? Discussions about abortion.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
You know, we can laugh and debate.
Is this a comedy?
This movie is scarier.
So weird.
This movie is scarier to me than Predator is, okay? So I would not classify this as a comedy.
Horror comedy.
Hey,
Arnold Schwarzenegger getting pregnant is a scary thought to me.
you know when you're pregnant, you don't got time to bleed either.
Just stop taking the expectate. The embryo will break down and be reabsorbed naturally into your body.
Absorb it and gain its strength. Schwarzenegger will live for 1,000 years.
Sal Carney Jr.
He's doing jello shots.
Love, protect, and nurture the milk of it, everything I've got in me. Stop it! No, I don't stop it. I want my baby. Shh.
I found it very weird that Arnold actually, to prepare for the movie, would wait in doctors' offices to see how pregnant women would act.
Yeah, he has to watch it firsthand.
Like in a waiting room, and you're like, Arnold's sitting there just like,
You look really pregnant. How pregnant are you?
You really need to tone down.
Everything's perfectly normal. Except for the fact that the mom is
He's
also
an OBGYN.
Who the fuck would hire Danny DeVito to be their OB?
I would. Are you kidding? It'd be a treat every time.
He's got those little hands.
Yeah, he has little dainty, delicate fingers.
Diana.
Yes.
Well,
It's
hi.
me. Hello. Well, I have this strong recurring feeling that I know you.
She's really turned on by pregnant men.
Yeah, that's strange, right?
Yeah, you know, you think a chick wouldn't want that kind of baggage.
What's wrong with you?
Sympathy pains.
Must be a very sympathetic guy.
Now another woman who's attracted to a pregnant man.
Yeah, and she's pregnant too.
I know.
So that's the key.
Some weird hormone chemistry going on.
Ooh, what?
Where did he buy these clothes? At the shop for pregnant men?
The male maternity store.
Yeah, what?
Big and tall and pregnant.
Baines, what are you doing? Writing a book?
You know what I think you two cowboys have an expectant-assisted pregnancy underway.
Cowboys? Yeah, Danny DeVito really looks like a cowboy.
Yeah. Imagine that broke back.
Could I use your bathroom before I go?
Yeah, it's down the hall. Make it right. Pick up the seat.
In the darkness, we do not have toilet seats.
Why do you turn the light on while you shit? I was raised in the darkness, molded by it.
That's dumb.
Did you think it was someone in the band? Is that what you thought?
That's what you said.
No, that he was on tour with them. He's not in the band. He's their personal trainer.
What? That is not what you f***ing said.
He was the groupie who nobody knows.
And why does that make it any better? If anything, that's more pathetic. She slept with Steven Tyler's butt boy.
I think so.
Come. Just feel it.
Danny DeVito is actually a baby himself.
Just do it.
He's a mutant baby.
He's the first expecting trial.
Wouldn't that be consistent with an assisted pregnancy?
Not a dosage of this size. This is more like the amount you'd take, say, preparing for a sex change operation.
He's gonna push that baby out his pee hole.
Get the P section.
Brought Dr. Hess to the ambulance.
Stop! Can't allow it. He's in a very delicate condition.
You know, I'm really disappointed in you, Diana.
He just throws her.
No, I'm not.
How are you? Yeah, exactly.
And he's
Hashtag me too.
a lot of throwing of people going on.
He's got that pregnant strength.
If you can't outrun a pregnant man.
Yeah.
Stop yourself there.
That was really scary.
Relax, I gotta find a place to hide you.
That ought to be easy.
Yeah.
Oh God, I hope Arnold doesn't breastfeed at some point.
Actually, I wouldn't be surprised.
Danny
if
DeVito is the wet nurse.
Oh my God.
Oh, hello.
Yes.
Damn.
Oh, here we go.
She thick.
Here's
Yeah.
the pink
Now he's gonna
dress.
dress as a woman.
You know, there's like the one creepy
Sam.
male literally like, who's the new girl?
Fetus Madre says a health resort or expectant mothers.
The woman has a nice Adam's apple.
Nothing was mentioned of the side effects that are now so obviously painfully apparent. But I'm all woman.
Believe you me.
That was genuinely upsetting.
I woke up this morning feeling.
Sarah McLachlan.
Is this?
Will we ever learn to trust?
He's so good. He is so good.
Now it's
Again with the urine scenes. We can't get away from them.
He can't do his Kegels anymore.
Aww. My biggest fear is that I'm not exactly what you would call a natural-born mother. How will I ever cope?
It's like that one kid that writes the awkward thing in guidance counselor, you know, in like health class. It's like, my penis is hooked 90 degrees to the left. You know?
Yeah.
What do I do?
I didn't know that about you, Sam.
Yeah, you know. I don't think I ever saw this episode of 16 and Pregnant.
Hello, my name is Alex, and this is my boyfriend Xander, and we are 6 months pregnant. So I've been getting my degree in chemical engineering from MIT. It's been tough being a young mom and completing my master's, but I think I'm ready to be a mother. Besides, Xander's been very helpful around the house, and I just know that he'll be a very good father to little Xander Jr.
Yeah, so I got a lot of things going on right now. I'm a professional Fortnite player, pro skateboarder. Working on my sponsorship deal with Monster right now. Hashtag Feed the Beast. Also, president of the Vin Diesel fan club. And lately I've been getting really into EDM, so I think I'm just gonna be like a dubstep DJ too, cause I'm f***ing woke, bro.
What worries me though, is that we've been together for 4 months and my father still does not approve of Xander.
I don't want you seeing him anymore, Alex. The boy is no good.
Well, Dad, I love him. He's my soulmate.
Soulmate my ass. You got a bright future ahead of you. The boy's going nowhere.
It's such a jerk. I hate you.
Look, Mr. D, our love is so strong. What started out as Netflix and chill has blossomed into Netflix and real. Alex is my bae, and we got this adulting thing down, feel me? Oh snap, I'm gonna go hit this Rager, fam!
Emergency C-section for tonight. I want everybody out of the building except you and Louise.
You want to do an operation with just the two of us?
Yeah, just us. We're the whole team.
Larry, you can't do an emergency...
Janitor back there. I've seen him in a million movies. Actually, he was the j***ing off bum in Always Sunny.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Oh my God.
He's like one of those weird background actors.
Yeah. I'll let you know if something was going on here. Well, something is definitely going on.
So, originally the ending was gonna be he gets an abortion, but all this was rewrites. I think that was probably a wise decision. I don't think it was.
Dude, can you imagine,
Was it a wise decision?
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
You're the only man capable of disarming this bomb.
No one's capable of disarming this bomb, Sam.
Here he is now, ladies and gentlemen. I give you the world's first pregnant man.
That's just Rosie O'Donnell.
Hi, Mom.
And this is when the water breaks.
Look at the belly on that guy.
Hey. You try passing a baby through your pee hole and tell me how it feels.
Easy, easy. Okay, look, imagine drugs.
You're gonna get weird sex perverts that are gonna like your feet.
That's fine. Do they want me to pour chocolate syrup on it? Because I fucking will.
Drugs are working. We gave you an epidural. You're gonna be awake through this, Alex. It's safer that way.
The scientificity of this movie is lacking.
All right. You push here. Ready? Push.
Push it. Push it real good.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, I'm glad they didn't give us a close-up of the baby coming out.
Unfortunately, your penis was completely destroyed. We'll have to make it into a vagina now.
Go in there. Angela, talk to me.
Oh, her Aerosmith baby's about to come out. Aerosmith personal trainer babies are making its arrival.
It comes out with Steven Tyler hair and
I was expecting it to look more
Kill me!
defeated.
Quaid, start the reactor.
Yes. Kuato lives.
Oh my God,
Babies. Forcing people into situations since the dawn of time.
Until they get sick of each other 2 months later.
Try babies today. Am I wrong, or is Junior not even like a real name? Like, who's named Junior?
Junior is a suffix.
Yeah, your name
for after your name. For if you're named the same as your father.
Especially a name for a girl.
That's what I'm saying. She's a girl. Like, you don't name a little girl Junior.
No.
What's the 90s?
Well, that was very touching. Well, let's review. In the pros column, seeing someone like Schwarzenegger act like a pregnant woman is inherently funny. We couldn't help but chuckle at some of his performance. But that's basically the only humor element to the movie. It's pretty much a one-note joke that soon feels cheap and lazy. Arnold actually gives a pretty convincing performance given his limited range. However, this may actually be a detriment to the film. For a comedy movie, it comes off as almost too genuine, which makes the whole thing feel incredibly awkward. All the other performances, the cinematography, the costumes, etc., were all serviceable. Nothing special here, but nothing terrible either. Generally speaking, we love Schwarzenegger and DeVito. Maybe not as a comedy team, and maybe not in this movie, but it's always good to see these two. And in the cons column, this movie is generally not very funny. It did make us laugh a handful of times, but the jokes in the film are surprisingly sparse. More often than not, we were left confused as to whether or not something was supposed to be funny. It was also unclear which parts of the movie were supposed to be taken seriously. Instead of leaning into the humor of the situation, the script doubles down on bewildering emotional moments. What at first seems like a buddy comedy movie ends up as a character drama about motherhood and personal relationships. It is a jarring transition, and it becomes nearly impossible to view it with sincerity. The slapstick in the movie also felt forced, and it seems even more out of place within the context of the dramatic parts of the film. Also, the only CG in the movie is upsetting. But it's hardly worth mentioning since it doesn't really have to do with anything. Overall, we give Junior a D. It just isn't funny enough to warrant a recommendation as a comedy film. There aren't enough jokes and the humor is very one note. It's also way too weird to be taken seriously, so we're not really sure who this movie is meant for. However, our ironic watchability rating puts it at an average C. Seeing Arnold act like a pregnant woman isn't funny enough on its own, but when you add the unwarranted character drama stuff, it becomes a different kind of beast. It can be creepy and upsetting, but it's also oddly intriguing with a few cheap laughs along the way. And that'll do it for us. Thank you for watching Cinematic Apocalypse, and don't forget to like and subscribe.